team, welcome to training camp. I'm Coach Ari from Training Camp Fitness, and I'm going to be leading you through this workout today. Today's workout is all about the upper body, the back, the chest, the shoulders, and we've got a bonus finisher for you today. So stick around for that. It's going to be a quick and efficient workout. We're going to work in giant sets today, and the focus of the workout is a stability component. So I love to make sure that your body is always guessing, as they say, but really it's planned. So we're very strategic here at camp. We want to work those little stabilizer muscles inside of your body. They're not the big muscles that you're seeing on an everyday basis, but they're so much more important for you to be training on a regular basis so that when you do go for those heavy lifts that are going to build you that lean muscle mass that you're looking for, then you can actually get to work safely and efficiently. Add this workout to your routine definitely once a week. The challenge is using these extra pieces of equipment here. You do not have to have these pieces of equipment if you don't have a bench or a stability ball, a Swiss ball. You can absolutely do these on the floor. So 5 exercises. I'm going to explain the exercises first, demo them, okay, in case some of you may want to write them down. And then we're going to go through the workout together. Today we're going to be working in 45-second intervals, and I'll give you a quick 15 seconds to transition, but the goal is to work 5 exercises back to back so that you can really burn efficiently and get nice and sweaty, okay? So we're going to start with a bear renegade row. So I would suggest 8 pounds in terms of your weight choices today, a set of light weights and a set of heavy weights. So that's going to be different for everybody, but maybe 8 pounds and 15 pounds, or if you have more than that, 10 pounds and 20 pounds. You can definitely use a variety here. So first things first, our bear pose is going to be knees underneath the chest. You're actually going to pull, so it's good to have a set of weights that has a flat side on them if you can, and you're going to pull up. Option today, okay, you can also do this in a regular plank. The bear pose has your knees underneath your chest, or you can start and you can actually lift opposite knee, opposite foot, and that'll get you a little extra anti-rotation that we're looking for. Second exercise is going to be a chest press on top of our stability ball. So you're going to take your Swiss ball and you're going to sit all the way on top of it. Okay, I've got my bench here, so let's move back a little bit. Let's try that again. So taking your Swiss ball, you're going to roll all the way so that your head and neck are supported. Then you're going to lift your hips high to the sky, and if you're looking at your weights, they should be at a 45-degree angle. Elbows come down just to 90 degrees, and you're gonna work your total body here. Pushing straight up to the ground. Option is going to be to do this on the ground in a hip bridge, and you could also do a closed grip chest press. Okay, so moving on, we're gonna go to a bench bird dog low row. This is one of my favorite exercises of all time. I'm gonna bring my right knee on the bench. That's why I have this mat here, just a little extra padding. And I'm gonna hook my foot on the back of the bench for added stability. If you've never done this before, I highly recommend doing this without a weight. You're gonna hold on with the opposite hand, set yourself up, right foot is on the bench, left foot is flexed. So the same knee that's on the bench is the same arm that's doing the work. I'm looking down, my head is in a straight line, and your option is to tap your toe on the ground. So my left foot would be on the ground and not in the air. Next exercise is back extensions. You can absolutely do these simply facing the ground. So you'd be on the ground, bringing your arms up and back down. But today we're gonna use the stability ball. If you have a wall, this is like really, really helpful. So you're gonna put your feet against the wall. You're gonna put your belly on the Swiss ball, okay? Come up. If you want a little more extra work, you can place that ball closer to the hips. Okay, I'm gonna come down as far as I can and come up, squeeze the back. You wanna look down the whole time. So we're really focusing on back and glutes. The whole posterior chain here is gonna get some nice Spicy work. Okay, next and last move is gonna be our balancing shoulder press. We're gonna stand up for this one and balance on one foot. So we're gonna do half of the interval straight here on the right foot. You can hold your knee up high, flex the foot, squeeze the core, or you can put your toe down further or tap the toe on the ground, okay? And then we'll switch halfway through. Use the first round as a great place for you to test out your weight choices. You can always switch them out throughout the rounds, okay? So we're starting with our bear renegade row. You're gonna place the weights down. Remember that bear pose is your knees underneath the chest, like you're in tabletop position. And we've got 45 seconds on the clock. So let's go right here. So hands, knees come up an inch off the ground or 2 inches, not very far. And you are gonna feel the quads light up here halfway through, I promise. I'll give you that halfway mark. You're pulling the elbow behind you. Remember, option here, opposite knee, opposite foot, but you've got to contract the core if you're actually gonna get that anti-rotation. That means the opposite side is really working as you lift one arm up. 10 seconds left. Beautiful job. Now you can make this even harder by bringing it back into a plank. Put those weights down. Perfect. We're getting on the ball. So you're gonna wanna move the ball back behind you. Make sure you have lots of room. Okay, come down, and we've got 45 seconds on the clock. Raise up those hips, turn the palms 45 degrees. And the nice thing about doing this on the floor or on the ball is that it will stop you. So you have a stopping point. Once your shoulders hit the ball, that's your stopping point. Let's find our breathing. You're halfway through already. This is a great opportunity for you to increase your weights. But the money is happening because we are spending time under tension here, holding our hips high to the sky, squeezing our core. 3, last 2, and last 1. Perfect. Put the weights down. You're getting ready for your bench bird dog low row. So come on over to the bench. I'm gonna start with my weaker side, which is my left side. Left foot on the bench. Left hand has the weight. Okay, point that toe down and we begin. Okay, this is one that you wanna go slow. So up quick, down nice and slow. Pause, 3, 2, 1, beautiful. Nice and slow. Halfway through. Woo, that feels so good. Okay, remember that option. You can put your toe down on the ground. Okay, as soon as you get tired, put the weight down. Let's switch sides. Okay. Notice that I'm looking down. My head is in a straight line all the way from my head to my booty. Excellent. That foot is not just passively chilling back here, okay? It is flexed. That means my toe points towards the ground. 15 more seconds. We're doing 30 seconds each for this one. Left hand side is also working to stabilize me and relax. Oh my goodness. Wow, amazing job, amazing job. Okay, last but not least, I don't know why I said that. That's not our last exercise. We're moving on to our back extensions. So let's come down to the ball. Okay, what you're gonna do here is put your feet flat against the wall. Okay, thighs rest on the ball, belly button comes up, hands to the ears, come down, now come up, and keep looking at the floor, especially if you're doing this on the floor. This can be very effective on the floor. There's no reason you can't do this on the floor. You could also do a Superman on the floor. So one at a time, hands are extended. Okay, we're coming all the way down. Come up, squeeze the shoulder blades together. 15 more seconds. Keep that head down. I can see you trying to look up. Because I know you. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay, we're moving on to our balancing shoulder press. And then you're going to be done with this set. So bring the hands up. Remember, anytime we have a press or a push-up, elbows are visible. Okay, I'm going to start on my left-hand side because this is the more challenging side for me. My balance is not so great. Remember, you can flex the foot here. You can bring the foot down or you can tap the toe. But all the weight's still in my anchor leg. Do you see how I just adjusted, put a little bend in that knee? Push with your breath. Halfway through, switch legs. Switch sides. Ooh, the arms are getting tired for sure. Squeeze the core. Use your breath. 10 seconds left. Find your balance. Push straight up. You should be able to see your elbows. Slowly coming back down. Now, what if shoulder presses bother you? We're gonna rest, okay? You can do an upright row, so you can absolutely do a balancing upright row. That means you would bring your foot behind you, elbows come high and wide. You could also do a balancing bicep curl, because the back is a pulling muscle, the biceps are also a pulling muscle, right? The more you know. So, get some water, you're resting here. If you feel like you didn't get enough of a pump there, increase your weight choice. Oh my goodness. Whew. BCAAs are life. Having some glutamine in my drink is gonna help me from being super sore tomorrow. Okay, are you ready? We're going back up to the top, bear renegade row. If you feel like you didn't need to rest, it's probably time to up those weights. Okay, here we go. We're going back to exercise number 1, which is our bear renegade row. Coming down to the ground, and we have 45 seconds on the clock right here. Go ahead and start. Anytime you have a bunch of workout equipment, it's a little challenging. Make sure the yoga ball doesn't move around. So what my hips want to do here is they want to do this, but we're not doing that today. We're focusing on pushing the opposite side down towards the ground, even though it wants to come up. So I'm pushing my right side down, pushing my left side down. Woo, those thighs should be fiery right here, okay? If you need to come up, last 3. Get the booty out of the air. 2, 1, relax. All right, coming back down to our ball. We've got our stability chest press. Grab something heavier. I've got some 15s and 25s over here. And when I actually do this workout full on, I won't be able to talk to you guys. All right? Lift those hips high to the sky. Press. If you find yourself bouncing around like I just did there, slow it down. Press. Okay, in our chest press, your arms never really need to come all the way off the bench. So your scapula, those little shoulder blades behind you, they should always be connected with the bench. You are more than halfway through. Fantastic job. If you find your wrists are bending, make sure you're keeping the knuckles pressing straight up towards the sky. And go ahead and rest. Those booties should be on fire. Put those weights down. I want to challenge you here to grab something even heavier for the bird dog low row. If you have that balance down, then you're ready. Okay, you're ready. Here we go. Right side. Hook your foot on the bench. Left foot comes back. Woo, find the balance. Look down. Okay, you don't want to drop your head like this, but I'm still gazing about 6 to 12 inches ahead of me. and my arm is really, really under control here. Another thing we want to remember is you're not coming all the way down. You're keeping the shoulder blade retracted. So I come down to here. If I lose that retraction, then my arm can have the ability to fully extend, but not today, baby. Not today. Let's switch sides. Wow. I told you, absolutely love this exercise. Left side. Another thing that you could add in between if you want a little bit more cardio, you can add some cardio bursts in between your giant sets for some more metabolic conditioning, or you've heard it called Metcon. 3, 2, 1, relax. We're going to our back extensions. Grab the ball. Okay, set your feet up behind you. Okay, belly button comes onto the ball, and we begin. So what if you don't have a wall? Okay, you can definitely do this without the wall, but I would say it's going to be really challenging. You're only going to be able to do one arm at a time. When you come up, squeeze the back. So it's going to be just more efficient if you have the wall behind you. Come all the way down, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now you don't want to hyperextend here, so it's a pretty small movement. If this bothers your back, I would do a bird dog on the floor, okay? So especially if you're pregnant, you're obviously not going to be able to do this one, and I'll make sure I put that in the notes. So this is your bird dog. Knee, opposite hand, extend. This is a wonderful exercise. When you're pregnant, you're going to be doing a lot of bird dogs, and that's okay. All right, last exercise, balancing shoulder press. Grab those 10-pound weights. I see you lifting 8s. Grab your 10s. How does she know? How does she know? I don't know, I'm just a mind reader. Because I have been where you've been. I've been scared to lift heavier. When we're balancing though, I do suggest you go lighter than your max weight. Obviously, today is more about endurance, and we don't want to work those muscles necessarily to failure. Whew. Okay, let's switch sides. Other side. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Find the balance. Find the balance. You've got this. Yes, you can. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set number 2 is donezo, okay? We're gonna work for one more set together today. Take that break, shake out your arms. Oh my goodness. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready? Are you feeling pumped? You should be. You should be. We got new stickers. You should be so excited if you did the spring training camp challenge, because these stickers are part of your package with our tank tops. I'm a little excited there. Excited. Okay, are we ready? Last set, and then we're gonna burn it out with our finisher. So starting on the ground with your bear plank. Here we go. And we've got 45 seconds on the clock. Right here. Okay, come up, pull, 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 pull. Good. If this bothers your wrist, put the weight down in between and rest your hands on the floor. I'm gonna move my knees back because I'm noticing that they're creeping up too far above my lower abdominals. And I really wanna work the thighs, the lower abs. Okay, if your butt is up here, come down to earth, please. Visit me down here. And 3, 2, 1, you are done. Okay, grab that med ball, the stability ball behind you. Make sure you don't knock your drink over. like I'm about to do. Move it out of the way, grab your weights, and we got 45 seconds on the clock. Head and neck supported by the ball. Lift your hips high to the sky. Perfect. Beautiful. Sometimes I feel like it takes a minute for you to get set up here. This is a really quick, efficient workout. You do not need an hour of lifting necessarily unless you are really, really working on hypertrophy, we call it, which is building big mass. And you're looking for more of that lean muscle mass. You want to see those cuts. So we're going to work on a range of lifting styles to help you burn fat and gain muscle at the same time. Yes, it's possible for it to be steady, I promise. Okay, go ahead and rest. Woo! Give you a little extra burn there. Okay, coming on to the bench. Let's go. Come on. We are not going to rest here. So you are starting the bench bird dog low row, okay? In 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. I'm gonna do my weak side first. I don't like to call it that. It sounds kind of sad. It sounds like it's the problem child, but it's not. It's just my challenging side. Can you go slower on the way down? We want to hold time under tension. We want to spend more time here. And switch sides. Hook that foot behind you. Pushing it into the bench is really going to help. Make sure that toe points down instead of opening your hip. See, I'm going to correct that. Pushing my hip down to the ground. Okay, I just caught myself looking down, so kind of want to look down and forward. Yes. Slow, 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 slow on the way down. Beautiful. All right, you are done. We are moving on to the back extension. Okay, we have 45 seconds on the clock. In 3, 2, 1. Come up, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Squeeze the back, come down nice and slow. Keep breathing. Beautiful job. Starting to feel really sweaty. You got less than halfway, so you got 10 seconds to go. Oh, I'm starting to feel this in my back. That's a great feeling. And go ahead and rest. One more round of those balancing shoulder presses, and then you are done. Now you can repeat the finishing moves after this. They're gonna be recorded under each blog post that's included in your video, or you can do the plank challenge or core challenge and add on today, or you can be done. Again, your schedule is meant to help you feel under control, not overwhelmed. Oh my goodness, last set here is really difficult. Halfway through, rest. Other side, pick it up. You're almost done. Find that balance. Pull your belly button in tight, squeeze the core. 10 seconds left. Oh my gosh, my arms are on fire. One more, and rest. Oh my goodness, amazing, amazing job. You are done. You should be so thankful that you showed up today. You put in the work, results are gonna happen. Remember to check in with the team, guys, on Instagram and Facebook. It's #TCFteam, and you can find us on YouTube at Training Camp Fitness. Share it with your friends. Tell them to like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you in the next workout.